It's been more than 8 months since Baltimore Police Detective Sean Suiter was shot and killed on the job with his own weapon. Now the Independent Review Board investigating his death is looking at 4 potential theories for what killed him and voting on one of them today. WJZ investigator Mike Helgren is live where Detective Suiter was shot to break down when we will see that final report. Mike?
Jessica, while the board will vote today, we probably won't get their final conclusion till sometime in September. They've come back here to the scene at least 3 times to gather evidence. They've also done a new forensic testing in the case. This is their 4th meeting. The Independent Review Board investigating the death of Baltimore City Detective Sean Suiter is getting closer to a conclusion. The board is voting today on what they believe killed him. Among the theories, murder or suicide. Members spoke this morning by phone before going into a closed session.
There is an additional forensic test that is scheduled and is underway now, and there's been some additional meetings with some outside officials that we didn't anticipate, and because of scheduling, delayed basically our follow-up.
The board has now interviewed former Police Commissioner Kevin Davis along with some 30 witnesses, and they've had contact with the U.S. Attorney's Office.
There is a hunger for this information, and we are very sensitive to that.
Suiter was killed last November while investigating a case in West Baltimore. He was shot with his own service weapon. Police only released a vague description of a suspect. The shooting happened 1 day before he was supposed to testify in front of a grand jury in a police corruption case. The Independent Review Board expects to turn over its findings to the commissioner within the next month.
It's not quite as clear as a specific deadline because there is a process, but the process is underway. We're almost complete at this point.
So here's what to expect next. Within 3 to 4 weeks, that report will go to the commissioner. The commissioner then has 10 days to offer some sort of input or response. It will then go back to the Independent Review Board, and some point after that is when the public will know their findings. Reporting live in West Baltimore, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
All right, Mike, thank you. The medical examiner initially ruled the case a homicide, but the Review Board's investigation could change that.